Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. The S&amp P 500 weekly forecast: more downside left to play for. Target 61.8% Fib Analysis. http ntvforex.com. News ID E2DE3797 2020 12:44 1 AM. US stocks have come under pressure as NBSP, the megatech companies that had driven markets to record highs, fall out of favor with speculators. NBSP: the S&amp P 500 fell 3% at the low point on Friday but ended down 0.8%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite retreated 1.27% after regaining morning losses of 5%. NBSP: technically, there is now the case for a deeper correction on the daily chart. An unwind of a huge buying spree was contributing to the sell-off, with the Wall Street Journal reporting on the NBSP $50 BN bet on the sector by Japanese SoftBank, which helped to drive the tech stocks and stock markets to new highs. As for the performers, stock NBSP of Apple plummeted 7%, while Facebook and Amazon shed more than 6%. NBSP Google parent Alphabet and Microsoft both fell at least 4%. NBSP Zoom lost another 4% since Thursday's sell-off. While the correction has been sharp, in reality, it's a drop in the ocean. All of the companies just mentioned are still much higher for the NBSP year, where we have seen consecutive NBSP days of some 4% gains in some stocks such as Apple. NBSP: the S&amp P 500 had been up in 9 of the last 10 trading sessions, so a period of profit-taking is to be expected. NBSP: the drop in the benchmarks came on the same day that the US reported its non-farm payrolls, which showed that employers had added another 1.4 million jobs in August. The unemployment rate has dipped below 10% to 8.4%, the first time it has been below 10% since the pandemic hit the US. If this was just a tech shakeout, then the data should be encouraging for investors as we come out of the summer lull and move towards NBSP, a very heated autumn season. The fourth quarter will be the grand finale of 2021. Of the historical realities of the stock market is that it has typically performed poorest during the month of NBSP September. NBSP. Some have dubbed this annual drop-off as the September effect. While the September effect is a market anomaly, unrelated to any particular market event or news, we have just seen the sharpest decline since June, the Fed confirming before their September meeting a new tactic which many believe could be detrimental to the economy in the long run: the coronavirus spread and uncertainties of the US elections. NBSP: providing the coronavirus threat dissipates with continued hopes that the effects of social distancing, a vaccine and herd immunity will eventually pay off, the NBSP market's attention will soon be firmly on the US elections. NBSP opinion polls suggest Joe Biden has a commanding lead over President Donald Trump, but with 2 months to go, there are plenty of things that could change that situation. NBSP on the lookout for high-frequency data. NBSP meanwhile, high-frequency data will continue to be monitored. NBSP the U.S. manufacturing sector has been experiencing a robust V-shaped recovery, and most areas of service sector activity are improving also. However, we have started to see data that suggests the post-reopening surge in activity began to moderate in July. With the pandemic continuing to create most of the challenges, NBSP it will be a thorn in the side for Wall Street if this is a theme that will continue for August and the rest of the year. NBSP for the week ahead, eyes will be on the U.S. Consumer NBSP Price Index as well as the U.S. jobless claims. NBSP: the NBSP core CPI probably rose fairly strongly again, led by a COVID-related surge in used vehicle prices. However, there could be less of emphasis here considering that the Fed has already said they will allow the economy to run hot before increasing interest rates. NBSP nonetheless, the data rose strongly in June and July as well, but that followed a plunge. NBSP through NBSP: the NBSP COVID-related volatility, we believe the NBSP trend has weakened, led by rents. We estimate core prices remained at 1.6% YY in August. That is up from 1.2% in June but down from 2.4% in February, analysts at TD Securities explained. NBSP: as for jobless claims, the analysts noted that last week's plunge in claims, to 881K from 1011K, was due entirely to a switch to additive from multiplicative seasonal adjustment factors. NBSP We think NBSP The NBSP new system is more accurate, but NBSP The NBSP plunge is just a technical change, and NBSP The NBSP level is still historically high. Despite NBSP The NBSP high level, payrolls have been recovering, but NBSP The NBSP pace has been slowing. NBSP S&amp P 500 technical analysis The weekly chart above shows how the price has held at a weekly structure, however, the daily chart below is far more compelling. As can be seen, the price remains below a daily structure as well as the 21-day moving average. NBSP That wick could well be filled with bearish price action in the coming week if the resistance rejects the bulls. A break below the wick and subsequent retest of structure opens the risk for a run to a 61.8% Fibonacci retracement target. NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.